Yeah. Yeah. I realize this. I realize this.
DJ Khaled!
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Season's greetings. Happy holidays. Welcome, thank you for joining us. It's a very special Christmas edition. Ernie Johnson of 2K Sports here with the always jolly Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith,
Merry
who's
Christmas
also
to you, man.
relatively jolly. Yeah, and
Do you have my gift?
Maybe I do have. Did I get the gift that you sent me, or do I have a gift for you?
Either or.
No, neither.
Well, I'll get you two of those.
We have a song for you, Ernie.
What's that?
Hit the beat, Kenny. Ho, ho, ho. Open up your door. It's Santa Claus, and guess what, y'all? I got something to show. That's it.
Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Hornets in Charlotte. And for Charlotte, just one win over the last 7 games. They're not happy with how they're playing, looking to make amends tonight. And while we have a moment here, another discussion topic. Shaq, you are one of the most physical players the league has ever seen. Who would you say right now are the league's most physical players?
Sorry to correct you, Ernie. Not one of the most, the most. But anyway, Ernie, to
You're
answer your
not
question,
sorry to correct me. You take great pleasure in correcting.
And one of the most humblest.
elbow sandwich, that's right. So let me go, Ernie. Let's see. Point guards, how about Russell Westbrook? Shooting guards, I'm going to go with maybe D. Wade or Lance Stevenson.
Okay.
And at the small forward,
That's easy.
I got to go with the greatest of the game, LeBron King James.
Well, since he took the smaller guys, which is unique, I'm going to take the power forwards. Blake Griffin. And you know what?
He's one of the league's most physical players?
Yeah, Blake Griffin. Yeah, he's physical. He just gets thrown around a lot sometimes, but
Well, he's not physical then. Crazy.
no, but he throws it around too,
Oh,
man.
does not.
He throws it around.
Does not.
Yes, he does. He and Zach Randolph.
D-U-Z-N-O-T.
Yeah, I like
does
Zach.
not.
Yes, he does. And Dwight Howard is physical, and my man Nikola
Pekovic.
Yes, is one of the toughest bigs I've seen around.
And what's Dwight Howard's name? You can say it.
Dwight Howard.
No, say it.
Super Dwight Howard.
Say it with some energy. One
Come
time.
on, give us a Superman.
Superman is in the building.
There he goes. There
now,
he goes.
Now you ticked off the big fella. That's it for now. Talk to you later.
You'll do the knowledge to the master builder. The new millennium, Howard and Biff.
And thanks for joining us on this Christmas Eve. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's Philadelphia and Charlotte. And they're still waiting for the return of Jeremy Lamb in that lineup.
Kevin, injuries are part of the game. I mean, every team goes through it, and you just have to find a way to make do in that situation.
Yeah, they're going to have to come up with some kind of stopgap solution until they know exactly how long he's going to be out.
So close that your cut will catch fire. Don't the stakes die. I'm no liar. On the court and street beat, cause I got pride.
Rather watch some trade the corners. Got no shame trying to build these figures.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Freak in a two-guard. Noel is out there with Okafor. And it's Smith. So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Lynn dishes to Lee. Outside, Lynn. Just 5 to shoot. From the stripe. Rebound by the 76ers. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Yeah, and last time they faced off, really an easy win. They put together a pretty complete game, but their edge on the glass, for me, still stands out.
Yeah, I agree with you. The numbers shout loud and strong. I mean, a major edge for them clearing the backboards, and that was the difference on the scoreboard, too.
And good on the basket. Book it.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Lee outside. Pass to Jefferson. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Now, there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Clifford. In the first meeting, he said that he didn't feel his team was as sharp as they needed to be in their offensive sets, and that is what cost them the game. He told me if we can take care of the ball and execute in the half court like I know we're capable of, it puts us in a much better position to win against this team. Let's see if that's the case.
And thanks as always, Doris. And guys, the emphasis on quality shooting, getting those chances identified by their coach is a key for them.
I think that means they must work as a complete unit out there, cooperate, sharing the ball, and try to limit the one-on-one play.
And if they can do that, they will have success shooting the basketball. I think it's guaranteed.
The Hornets shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Christian Wood, shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. The feed now to Freak. Passes it to Okafor. Smith kicks to Noel. The layup missed.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
They double him with Freak. In a wide open look for Lynn. And it's all evened up. Lynn's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Lynn against Smith, and a wide open look for Freak. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Hornets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Batum attacking Lee. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And both free throws good for Lee.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Smith. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Now here's Freak. Back to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. It's Freak, top of the key. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Freak's got 7.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Now Lynn. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
In the last month, let's see how the Sixers perform. First in field goal percentage, first in three-point shooting, and they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball.
Hottest shooting team in the league, and that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Picked by Okafor. And that one's good. Freak's got 9 points.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Lynn the pass to Batum. Pulls it from 20. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Even though it went down, I don't think that's the kind of look they should be settling for.
76ers trailing. And here's Smith. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Here's Freak. Misses off the left iron.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Now here's Batum. He had 19 points in the win against Chicago.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
Elevates and powers in the one-hand.
Textbook.
Yeah, and